Alrighty, guys, we're starting with statistics review. Our objective today is that students will be able to calculate the mean, median, mode, and quartiles. We're going to actually be doing review. You did this already in Algebra 1. So where you want to take a look at this again, and I'm going to show you how to do this on the calculator, which is something that you need. So if you don't have one, please go ahead and get one now. I will wait until you get one. Thank you. So, statistics is the study of a set of data and how sets varies within a specific set or between sets. Doctors, for example, collect data to control studies to determine effectiveness of life-saving drugs. Biologists use this to observe animal population. Advertisers collect data to determine television programs people watch. So a statistic is simply a measurement that tells you something about members of the set of data. So for example, exercise 1. Biologists are studying the weight of brown trout in upstate New York streams. That's a kind of fish. They capture and weigh 15 brown trout from the Sawkill Creek in Red Hook, New York. Their weights accurate to the nearest hundredth of a pound and are given below. So these are my weight. These right here. And I'm being asked to use your calculator to find the mean height symbolized by x with a bar, x bar, and the median weight, sorry. Round your answer to the nearest hundred. So first of all, what's the mean? The mean is something known as the average. It's where you sum all of these up and divide by the total. The median now is your middle number. You place them in order and you do that. So what you're going to do is we're going to get our calculators and we're going to work on this. So now you have your calculator. You're on the home screen. And this is something new. You have never seen this before. So we want to go to list. It's next to this triangle right here where I'm pointing. So this goes right here. It says list and spreadsheet. You will see something that pops up like this. We're going to go ahead. So we're going to go 2.45. Be careful how you enter these. 1.60, 1.53. If you enter these incorrectly, it will not work. 2.85, 1.09, 1.23, 2.39, 2.97, 2.28, 1.79, 1.48, 1.62, 1.17, 1.41. So you should have 15 data. So what we're going to do, go back up and use your up arrow key. I'm going to go to Menu, Statistics, Stat Calculations, and I want to go to Choice 1. So again, I'm here. I go to Menu, Statistics, Stat Calculations, and I want to go to One Variable Statistics. It should pop up like this. One variable statistic, number of list, 1. You hit OK. Then it says what list. We type this in column A, so it stays in column A. It says your answer is going to be in column B, which is fine, and you hit OK. Notice everything is calculated here for you. So the first question, go back to our question, it says, what is the average or the mean, which is denoted by X bar. Go back to our calculator. Our X bar to the nearest hundred is 1.916666, which is actually rounded to 1.92. And then the median is going to be, so on our calculator we're going to use, we just saw the mean, which is 1.92, and then I want to scroll down. My median is given right here. Go across, your median is 1.62. So the median is 1.62, and these are actually in pound because we saw it here, so we just add in pound. It says use your calculator to find quartile 1 and quartile 3. Again, these are all data we're pulling from our calculator. Quartile 1 here is 1.41, and then quartile 3 is 2.45. All of that, once you can enter these into the calculator, you're all set. And this was 4.5 pounds. C said calculate the range. So refresher, your range is actually your max, take away your min. How do I know what's your max and min? Calculator. Your min is 109, and let's go up. Where is your max? Where is your max? Maybe it's down. The min is 109. Here you go. The max is 2.97. So your max is 2.97. Take away your min, which was 109. The difference is 1.88 pounds. And then the last thing, which is super, super important, and this is the word you see on the regions, interquartile range, IQR. This is actually, when you calculate this, is your quartile 3, take away your quartile 1. So quartile 3 up here is 2.45, take away 1.41, which ends up to give me 1.04 pounds. And this will be my final answer. So again, pause the video, look back at how we enter these. However, exercise 2 is very simple to this. So it says the mean and median are called measure of central tendency. The quartile, the range, and the interquartile are measure of dispersion, or how spread out a data set is. We see something else you've learned is the frequency table. So again, markets are studying the age of teenager using social network sites. They survey 100 teens for a particular site and find the age distribution given through the table. It says find the mean. 75% of the data fall at or below what age? What is the modal age? So first, 75%, you should remember this from a Chinese class. 75%, by definition, we should know which quartile is 75. So this is actually asking you what is quartile 3. And then modal means, what does modal means? The one that occurs most, like the mode, often. Looking at this, which one has the highest frequency? So 16. So your modal age is actually 16 years. That's off the top of the chart. Now for these two, we can go ahead and plot this in the calculator. So I'm going to go back to my calculator. I'm going to go to Document, B. Clear everything from the calculator. Oops. Document B. So we're going to enter our age. You can, if you would like to go in the top here and write age, that's fine. And this can be frequency. You can do that as well. It doesn't matter. Oh. Let's just call it FREQ. It doesn't matter. You can leave it. It doesn't matter. So it's 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And then I want to go back all the way up. And I want to type my frequency. 5, 11, 17, 26, 24. And you have to make sure you're entering the correct number. Now that you have this, we need to find a mean. So I go back to menu. Oops. Hey. Make sure you're in one of these. It can be here or here. Go back to menu. Statistics. Stat calculation. Oops. Let me do that slowly. Menu. Statistics. Stat calculation. And I'm still doing one variable, which is choice 1. Number of lists. 1 list. So now you're going to take the arrow down, and I want to make sure I choose age, And then where it say frequency, I just click this arrow and I want to use the one that I call it free FREQ. So make sure you click this arrow on the side to get what you need. Choose frequency, and it says you have something in the B column, so we're going to change this to column C. Okay, so you want your data to be displayed in column C, and you hit OK. Pops up. So your mean with the X bar is 16.1, and we were looking for your quartile 3, which is 17. So your mean is 16.11 years, and then your quartile 3 is 17 years. Okay? Again, pause the video and look at how we enter that in your calculator. This lesson and the next lesson is all about using the calculator and how to do these problems. Now let's take a look at what the sum of this mean. Exercise 3. A children concert was given recently where 32 adults paid $12 per ticket to attend and 68 children pays $8. Which of the following is the mean ticket price? So what we said was mean. Mean is another word for average. So you take the total and you divide it by the number of people. So there are 32 adults paying $12 each, plus there are 68 children paying $8 each. All of this will be over, what's the total? The total is 32 adults plus 68 children. If you were to work this out, you will get this to work out as 928, and this is over 100, which is going to go ahead and equal to $9.28 as your mean. So this is another way to find your mean. Which of the following formulas written in summation notation, which is 8.1, this is lesson 8.1, would represent the mean? Explain your choice. So what do we know about the mean? We said the mean, X bar, is the sum of all data over the total. So the sum of everything divided by n. Now, how can we write that? The sum of everything divided by n. So the only choice we have, the first one said is just the sum of x to the I, which is, where's the division? Remember, we have to divide by the total. This is just saying it's the sum of all the numbers, which is not true. This is saying it's n times the sum of anything. Nope, that's not true. Remember, it says we need the sum of the number, okay? Not multiply, it's divided by the total. This is saying the sum of the square of it divided by n. That's not what it is. The only one that makes sense is when I take the sum of all the numbers and I divide it by n, which is the total number. So this becomes choice 4. Now question 5, it's where you have to think for a little bit. It says the mean and median of the following set are the same. Find the value of k. Show your work. So since they're, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 numbers. We know that the mean and the median are the same number. Mean is the average, and then median is the middle number. So let's see what we can do. Since there is an even number of values in the set, the mean is the average of the two middle numbers. So we don't know what k is. So let's find the mean. So the median is going to be take this one out, take this one out, take that, take this out. So the mean is actually going to be, 7 plus 8 divided by 2, which is actually 7.5. Just going to clear this out. So it says the mean and the median are the same. So that means both of these equal to 7.5. Now we can set up a simple equation. We can say that the mean, which is the 7.5, is actually going to be what? The mean, which is 7.5, is going to be what? It's going to be 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9 plus 11 plus k. All of this need to be divided by 8. And it has to give me this. So now what can we do? We can go ahead and simplify this. This becomes 7.5 is equal to 47 plus k over 8. And we're going to go ahead and I'll change the color to solve for 8. Now this is cross multiply, this is dividing, so I multiply both sides by 8. I get 47 plus k is equal to 60. And then I minus 47 on both sides, k will be equal to 13. And that's my final answer. These are normally short responses on the regions. Now, let's look at exercise 6, our last example for today. Nalia, is that how you say that name? Whatever. Wants to average 30 minutes per workout for 5 days. For the first 4 days, she exercised 25, 38, 40, and 29 minutes. How many minutes must she exercise on the 5th day to reach a mean of 30? So a mean is, where is that? Average. So 25 plus 38 plus 40 plus 29 plus x. All of this over 5, she wants it to be 30. And then we can go ahead and solve this. This is 132 plus x divided by 5 is equal to 30. 132 plus x is equal to 150 because I multiply both sides by 5. The 5s are canceled. Then I want to go ahead and minus 1. I'm sorry, this is not 5. Oopsie, I forgot a 0 here. 5 3s 15, 0. So I want to go ahead and minus 132 on both sides. This is canceled. X would be equal to 18 minutes. Okay? Be careful, I forgot the 0. 30 times 5 is 150. And that will be your final answer. So go ahead, as you see, the practice problems are here. Go ahead and start working on those and see me when you're ready. Good luck!